Hey, it's Kelvin, and I'm broadcasting live from the RPTV headquarters in Regent Park Focus's Media. Anyways, what we're going to do today is our initial broadcast, and it's the first time we're ever doing this, so bear with us. Today we're going to be doing a show, a very serious show, based on police and youth relations. Before I get into that, we're going to ask people around here exactly what do you want our show to be about. So what I'm saying the show should be about is about youth, youth-produced television and youth issues. Yo, Terrence, man, what do you think?
Well, I think, it should be about youth culture and all the problems that happen between youth these days. Just general things.
Mark, what do you think, man? What do you think the show should be about?
I think it should be raw, real.
Raw
and real.
Cool, man. That's how we're gonna do it, man. Well, this is the initial show, so we're gonna probably do it that way later. But today, let's roll the clip, Emmanuel. This is what we're doing.
Justice for Jeffrey Coalition came about after my younger brother. My younger brother was 17 years old. We're from Scarborough, or we live in Scarborough. And back in May of 2004, my 17-year-old brother was shot 3 times in the back by 2 plainclothes police officers. I don't know, it was all going down in a very quiet neighborhood in Scarborough. The officers, all the witnesses tell us that the officers didn't identify themselves as police. So I guess to anyone, these guys just look like normal Joes, like just walking down the street and all of a sudden pulling out a gun. And afterwards, a police report said that Jeffrey had a knife and tried to stab one of the officers. But then we're getting from all the young witnesses and all the neighborhood, all the neighbors who witnessed it, we're getting information from them that they didn't see a knife in Jeffrey's hand. And so an investigation went on to the SIU, the Special Investigations Unit, and they did a whole 4-month-long investigation. And for some reason, they failed to, take pictures, photographic evidence of the knife at the scene. They didn't find any fingerprints on the knife at all, no blood. The police officers never got injured or cut, or their pants were never torn or scraped or anything. Like, there's a lot of loopholes, a lot of inconsistencies, and a lot of questions that we still have. And so what happened was a lot of concerned community members and a lot of my relatives and some friends and some of my brother's friends as well, we all joined together and we formed the Justice for Jeffrey Coalition. And our main thing is to seek the truth and justice for Jeffrey and into his death by a police officer, and also to call for a better means for police officers to deal with young people and basically the whole community at large. When officers are allowed to get away with serious crimes, then it's going to be a huge difficulty for anyone to have trust in them. We've gotten word that the same police officer who shot my brother was also involved in other incidents of excessive force. Like a family approached us, they told us that their 24-year-old son, who was commended when he was a younger child for bravery, when he was 24 years old, back in January of 2004, he was stopped by the same officer and was punched in the face and roughed up pretty bad. And we're also getting other reports from the community that the officer has a reputation around the Markham and Eglinton area and other areas in Scarborough for just going after young guys that are taking black kids into back alleyways and beating them up for no reason. After the 4-month investigation that the SIU did, right after they announced that they're going to clear the officer, I guess because of all the public interest and all the public appeals for answers to the government, the chief coroner of Ontario announced that they would conduct a coroner's inquest. And so finally the inquest is going to happen. And basically what an inquest is, for any of you guys who don't know what it is basically just another investigation that they conduct in a courtroom setting. So they're going to do this inquest on Monday, May the 8th. So that's when it's starting. And basically we're inviting anybody and everybody who has some free time during that month of May to come out to the inquest and basically witness and observe the proceedings. And if they want to know the truth, all the truth will come out there at the inquest. The the officers involved, all the witnesses will be there as well, and hopefully we'll be able to just, cross-examine all the evidence and all the testimonies of all the people from that day.
And that was Joel speaking from the Justice for Jeffrey Coalition. Joel is very brave and courageous. Could have easily let his brother's passing go and just move on, but he didn't. He actually decided to start something very positive, to reach others with his message. And I commend him for that, and I wish him all the best of luck. So that's today, that's our show. It's our very first show, and I'm Calvin, and everybody here is all part of the major RP Plus team, and look forward to more programs coming from us very soon.
RPTV was brought to you by the Regent Park Focus Media Arts Youth Center.